Robot vacuums on the market are all gunning for that crown of best smart home cleaning device. Well, today's video here, man, I got two that deserves to be in the conversation. On one side, we got the MOVA Z60 Ultra Roller Complete, the all-in-one cleaning beast that just might be the last cleaning device that you'll ever need to buy. Then on the other side, we have the Ecovacs Deebot X9 Pro Omni, a robot that already is proven that it can scrub, mop, as well as vacuum like a champ. But which one actually does it better? Let's break it all down by the Z60 key features and see how the Deebot actually holds up. Now let's go ahead and start with what sets the MOVA Z60 here apart, and that has to deal with the Hydro Force mopping system. This thing has a 12-hole spray setup that constantly injects fresh water while cleaning. So no dirty backflow is happening at all when it comes to this one. It even uses 4100 PA of ground pressure and full 360-degree scrubbing, so it actually washes your floors and not just drag a damp cloth across them. Now comparing that to the Ecovacs X9 Pro Omni, it's got the Osmo roller mop, which is great for edge cleaning as well as dry wet detection, but it doesn't necessarily rinse its mop in real time. It mainly relies on stopping and self-washing at the base station. So in terms of continuous clean water contact, I feel like MOVA takes the win for efficiency as well as hygiene. All right, now the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, man, is the auto carpet protection versus the triple lift system. Now the MOVA Z60 here comes with auto shield technology, meaning it can detect carpet and automatically shield and lift the mop by 14 millimeters to keep your carpet completely dry. Now when it comes to the Ecovacs, man, it fights back with its triple lift system, which also lifts the mop and retracts brushes when it detects carpet or spills. Both I do feel like gets the job done, but the Z60's shielded plate design, in my opinion, gives it that slight, just extra layer of protection over the Ecovacs, especially for homes with mixed flooring or expensive rugs. So if you've ever had that "why my carpet is damp" moment, just know with MOVA Z60 Ultra Roller, it's got your back, all right? Now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the edge-to-edge cleaning, which is super important because that's where I feel like most dirt and dust decides to live, in your corners. This right here, man, is one of my favorite parts of the Z60. It has a 10.08-inch wide roller paired with a 1.7-inch swinging arm mop that extends beyond the robot's body. That means you're getting true edge-to-edge coverage all the way to your baseboard, which to me is clutch. Now, when it comes to the Deebot X9 Pro Omni, it also has edge cleaning with this Osmo roller, and it performs pretty solid in my opinion, but it doesn't have that mechanical arm reach that I do like with the MOVA Z60 Ultra Roller Complete. So for my people who are OCD about those wall lines being spotless, then I feel like MOVA might be the better option to go and have an advantage over its competitors. Now, y'all, I wouldn't be doing this video justice if I didn't talk about hair, all right? Hair, and more hair. The real enemy of every vacuum that has ever been created, all right? Now, MOVA's duo brush system here uses air ducts that literally flings hair into the suction patch before it ever has a chance to wrap around a brush. It's quiet, it's powerful, and it can handle up to 30 centimeters of hair length, which is perfect for pet owners or people out there who just shed a little too much. And listen, when it comes to pets, boy, do they shed, all right? Now, when it comes to the Ecovacs here, it also hits back pretty strong with its Zero Tangle 3.0 tech, which I can't front is actually one of the most standout features here or major upgrades. And honestly, I feel like in this category, it's kind of neck and neck here, as I do feel that they both do a pretty solid job at handling human hair as well as pet hair. But I do feel like MOVA's dual brush design honestly gives it a slight edge when it comes to consistency. It's almost like having two stylists instead of one, if that makes sense. Now, when it comes to mobility, man, I feel like the MOVA Z6, it goes into full Spider-Man Peter Parker mode, all right? It uses Stepmaster 2.0 retractable leg system that can literally lift itself up to 8 centimeters to cross thresholds or uneven floors, which is so dope. And with the Ecovacs, it also does a great job with obstacle avoidance through its AI-VI 3D navigation system, but it doesn't lift itself like the MOVA Z60 does, which this could be a deciding factor for you, but this would ultimately be based on your personal home or just your personal use case. But The MOVA Z60 is more about detection and avoidance. So if your home has those uneven transitions or chunky rugs, think of it like this. MOVA glides over while Ecovacs plays it safe. Now, y'all, onto the one thing where I feel like it just comes down to simple math here, man, and that is the suction power. Now, MOVA Z60 here brings 28,000 PA of suction power. That's nearly double the 16,000 PA of suction power that the Ecovacs X9 Pro Omni unit offers. But if I'm being honest, I do feel like both actually cleans and picks up very well, man. But when it comes to just raw pickup power of dust, crumbs, or hair, or whatever it might be, I feel like MOVA is kind of flexing on Ecovacs here. Hey, listen, I gotta call a spade, all right? Now, the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is the smart dual solution system versus the self-maintenance dock. So the Z60 Ultra Roller Complete here has something that I really haven't seen anywhere else, which is a dual solution container system. So one of the tanks here is going to be just for your general cleaning, and then the other tank is going to be for your specialized cleaning solution, where the app will automatically mix in the solution based on the mode that you guys have set. Meanwhile, when it comes to the X9 Pro Omni here, this one here goes for more of a convenience route here with its auto dust emptying, mop washing, as well as drying, and even heating up to 145 degrees Fahrenheit for disinfecting, which is nice. So MOVA, in my opinion, wins on customization, but Ecovacs wins on automation. So pick your preference, but I feel like you're basically deciding between control or convenience. And the last thing we got to talk about, man, has to deal with the retractable radar as well as navigation. Finally, y'all, MOVA's Flex Scope retractable radar allows it to lower itself and clean under furniture as low as 96 millimeters, meaning it gets where most vacuums, you guys, cannot go. However, with the Ecovacs AI VI 3D navigation, it uses cameras and AI to avoid objects, but it can't shrink itself down like MOVA does, all right? So if you got this sneaky, just under the couch dust zones, then I feel like MOVA is actually going to be the W for you guys here. All right, so final thoughts. I feel like both of these units here, when it comes to mopping, vacuuming, I feel like they both are top tier. That's no question. The Ecovacs Deebot X9 Pro Omni here is all about automation, smart home control, and effortless maintenance. But the MOVA Z60's Ultra Roller Complete, I feel like this one here is just built for those power users, man, that's giving you guys more pressure, giving you more suction, as well as more reach, and just next level water management. So if you guys are more of a set it and forget it type of person, then maybe the Ecovacs is gonna be more your vibe. But if you want that set it, flex it, and show it off, then I would honestly go with the MOVA Z60. I feel like that's gonna be the better route. So if you guys like either one of these, I will have direct links to both products down in the description section below. I gotta send a huge shout out to my friends over at MOVA for sponsoring today's video. See y'all in the next one. Squad, we out.